Hello and welcome to Dream It, Dare It, Do It, Live the Life You Want. I'm Jasmine, your host. I'm also known as the Inspiress, a name that reflects my love for inspiring others to breathe life. And a few weeks ago, I launched a new segment called Your Inspiration Fix, featuring shorter, more focused episode. While I will continue to interview colleagues and friends, these segments that I'm going to be doing are here to spark your inspiration and help you dive into living a life from the inside out. So, in today's episode, um, I want to talk about sometimes the answer is I don't know. Because you see, we live in a world where it feels like we always have to have the answer. But sometimes one of the most powerful answer is I don't know. You know, it's like we think that because we have so much information at the tip of our hands, we think that we should know. And if we don't know, we should be researching it. Anyways, that's what I do. Should be researching what to do or to say or, you know, that basically can keep myself busy. And and sometimes you can't see clearly. You're like your mind is all over the place. You're not grounded in any of the answers, and you're just like, what am I going to do? And people are asking you, and then you put pressure on yourself, and then that dirties the mind even more. But really, if you think about it, just saying I don't know is okay. It's like that's an okay answer, you know. I remember so many times that I was just putting so much pressure on myself to answer the question, even with work. I work with clients and I have to deliver, I have to deliver content and I have to deliver processes and I have to deliver strategies. But sometimes my mind is just busy and it's just like not clear. And I remember when I would still give answers, stuff that I made up, of course, because we make it all up. But when we make it up on top of stress, it's just it just doesn't feel right. And it also it's like it's almost the universe knows, oh no, this is not gonna work. And then it just goes to shit. Um, Oh yeah, I do. It's my podcast. I can say bad words. I'm sorry for those of you who don't like it. It just came out. Um, so sometimes just say that you don't know. Okay, like it's no use putting some pressure on yourself. We are at our best when we have no pressure, when we are clear, when we know what we want to do. When we don't know, we don't know. So don't push it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. So, I've written this new extra. I'm gonna read it to you. I don't know if it's gonna flow. It's gonna flow in my tongue, but I would like you to stay tuned for the next inspiration fix. And really, this is something that's important to me. When I speak, don't listen with your mind. Like, don't try to go figure out what I'm saying. Just listen with your heart. Look at what feels right, what resonates with you. And just keep looking within because the more that you're going to look within, the more you're going to start seeing the difference between your head and your heart, your intellect and your soul, whatever works with you. But that place that in the past few years I've been talking about, that place where you just know. And sometimes we're just in our heads and we think we know. But if you start noticing, you'll see there's a different quality to that feeling. You start knowing, oh, now that I'm not touching that one. That was made up and it's not going to get me anywhere. And then that one's kind of like you just know. Just like you know that, and this is my favorite example, but you know you're never going to rob a bank. Now, some of you may have, I'm sorry. I'm just saying there's this thing that you know, and there's nothing that anyone can say to you that will make you change your mind because you know. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, trust your heart. It will never fail you. So I'm going to try to get these words out. I'm trying to put some structure in my work so that I can be more nice to listen to. Now, I have to admit this episode actually failed. I didn't follow anything that I wrote, but it's okay. That's who I am, right? So that's what I had to say for today. Hope that you have fantastic rest of the day and that you dream it, dare it, do it, live the life you want. And I'll see you next time. Bye.